Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today na the first time ever we dey see our program for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news update as they drop all over the world. So for now, I am going to start with today's news. So Josh Kroenke will be the Arsenal co-chairman. So Baba don come outside when they talk about today match. Yes, when they give us like Arsenal posted a message from our co-chairman. They say even if Papa na the same chairman status, then they don't elevate Josh Kroenke, they don't do the same level with in Papa Stan Kroenke. So Baba when they explain say whatever happens today, make una no forget say we have got exciting times ahead of us. Like our future too bright. If you know dey careful, if it blind you, the way the thing bright like mad. Say the way things in fact, make I even carry on go because I read the transcript for the Arsenal website. It's too long, but I just screenshot like short portions. Make I just read small fun. I mean, I see waiting, Baba they talk about. So make I go to the second paragraph. It say, and the football our team have played has been a joy to watch, and we can all rightly be proud of the progress and the direction of the football club. To be fighting for a Premier League title on the final day of the campaign is a testament to the hard work, drive, and determination of everyone at the club. So, two, it is the fact that we reached the Champions League quarterfinal for the first time in 14 years and made it back-to-back Champions League qualification for the first time in 7 years. That said, what has arguably given many of us the greatest pleasure is the connection we felt between us all. The noise and backing given to our players again this season has played a huge part in what we have achieved together. I know Mikel, Jonas, and our players are truly grateful to everyone who has played a part in that. While we undoubtedly, I'm on the thing long, I think I go towards the end because I just screenshot like the first part and like the final part because it's long dive. But I read them as I was reading it. I really enjoyed the message you input out to us. So moving forward, Conto say we're delighted that our director of football of operations, Richard Garlick, will replace Vinay Van Kasham. I already told them before say Richard Garlick will become the CEO next season and become our managing director. Richard has made such an enormous impact for since joining the club in 2021. He's really a respected figure in football with vast experience of the game. And we're excited to see him shaping the future of the club in his new role. We know the team will give in all their best today and we're proud of the season we've lived together. But whatever happens, there are exciting things ahead of us. So now here I pick out that quote. Why you make the thumbnail of the show. So whatever happens, there are exciting times ahead of us. Finally, on behalf of my father and I'd like to thank you all sincerely for your support. We wish you a great summer before we do it all again in August. Signed by Josh Kroenke, co-chairman, Arsenal Football Club. So this is the message from the son of Stan Kroenke, who is also a co-chairman in the club. Baba said, no matter whether we win or whether we lose, let's take it in good stride. If we win, fine. We'll go to the Vex. If we win, fine. If we go lose, we'll go to throw tantrums. So because we're going to say, that's something Baba, what's love is what's love. We're going to cry about sports speak. Say clap for the boys. Say them try, get. Let's not be looking backward. Let's look forward. Even though we'll still take stock on why did this happen. Because if they ask Arteta, they talk say, I don't go the reason why it happened. Instead, they're going to talk say why we know amass or accumulate 90 points, 91 points, 95 points, but we know say go there enough to actually win this league. Instead of coming to be crying and saying, now Tottenham must do one for us. Hey, that's like, well, without people say don't happen. So on to other stories. Now, you say today, final day, after the play Everton. For this match, is going to be holding at the Emirates Stadium, and all the matches in the EPL simultaneously are going to be played at the same time, which means Manchester City also will be playing their own opponents, West Ham, Chelsea will play, everybody will play 4 p.m. Nigerian time. Same time. So we're going to monitor proceedings as things they go. You get. In fact, you get that to go do me for body today live. If we go live, we're not going to end the show till match end. Once we go live for first half like this, we all stay live. Do watch along. I will see how we share the stream of flash score so that we're going to monitor Manchester City in real time. I'll see if I can do it today. Man, know that I will get any copyright infringement or whatever. But I don't say I will try it today. Shall look, I see it up. Yes, I want to do it. Let's have that in real time. We'll see how everything will unfold. Now, coming back to the match we're playing against Everton, when you look at the head-to-head between we and Everton at the Emirates Stadium, we don't beat Everton 4 times, and we actually lose 1 in the last 5 games. So we don't play for the Emirates Stadium. Now, the last time when they even come, they chop 4-0. The time when they come before that 4-0, they chop 5-1. So today, the bookmakers are giving Arsenal 1.11 odds, 1.15 odds. So they give Everton 20 odds. I don't know why I feel like that. Although when you check this Everton is good though. Their last 5 games, no competitions, they actually won 4 and drew 1. So I don't know why did they underrate them. Sean Dyche, who's the manager of Everton, not going to say, I have no dog in the fight. I have no business with Arsenal and their title race. I want to go to the Emirates Stadium and let me see my boys perform. That's my own prerogative. What concern me and Arsenal with the title race. Manchester City are going to be hoping that Everton will crash our party. Arsenal is hoping that West Ham is going to crash Manchester City's party. So it is what it is. All right, so today's show is actually being sponsored by Mr. Christian, who is an interior decorator. He gets for Nyanya in Abuja. They're talking about Redeemed Church, Nyanya Market near Ampet Guest Inn, Nyanya Abuja, and their shop there. Now, there are dealers in curtains, accessories, window blinds, bed sheets, duvets. If you need all these things, you can actually get them. The web you decorate your house. You can reach them on 081 31023 951 and 0912606 If you look at the bottom of the video, we'll see their information on the screen. I mean, I post patronizer there. They'll be one of our own. All right, away from that, so today now also the birthday of Mr. Michael Adebayo, the son of Mr. Adebayo. So now community member Adebayo is 1 year old. Michael Adebayo is 1 year old. So wish all the best things life has to offer us, success, prosperity. They are all yours in Jesus' name, and inshallah. Enjoy the rest of your day, young man. Enjoy. All right, away from that. So Pep, when we talk about this match we won't play today, Pep want to say we got the message from Arsenal. Arsenal are sending us a message and we are receiving it loud and clear. Say it is simple. If we don't win, Arsenal win the league. That is Arsenal, they motivate them to get better. Now what did Pep they talk? Now when they ask Pep, say, with Jurgen Klopp leaving, don't you think, or rather, who will become your nearest challenger? Do you see Arsenal? Baba can laugh, can say it is a fact that Arsenal, like last season, was like a catalyst. Now, we didn't really push Arsenal to make them believe, say, we can become title contenders, because last season we didn't really plan to become title contenders. But it just happened. It gets surprisingly, but this season it was intentional. Last season was an accident. This season was intentional, no doubt. That is why the grit, the determination, the will, everything, the desire, it like is visible to the blind and audible to the deaf. You don't need all Babalawo to come tell you, say, Arsenal the better this season. But back on the express, when you look at the age range of all these Arsenal players, it tells you one thing: they will be here for long period. Next year they'll be here, next 2 years, next 3 years, because all these players can still play together in the next 5 years. And they never reach that peak self, some of them, like not so some, most of them. So Pep is of the opinion, say, in the years to come, his major rival will not be the likes of Manchester United, Chelsea, and the likes in Arsenal, EB. And in fact, this morning before the show, I couldn't have to think, do you know that Manchester City actually stopped phenomenal and incredible players like Salah from winning the league titles? Like Salah, in how many years now, don't win only 1 league title with Liverpool? If to say this Man City no day, don't you think Salah don't win this league title plenty times? Because the team where Klopp put out for this EPL, they were very incredible. Like this Man City, they overshadow other teams. It will make you feel like say other people know they try. They were asking Anje Postecoglou and say, Baba, they talk about title race. How you go feel say title race every season, one person the winner? Baba talk and say it's boring. Ajay, you're gonna make all of us look like say we don't know what we do. It's boring. Every day they say EPL is the most competitive. Quite all right, I understand. Yes, it's very competitive in the sense that till now we never know who will win the league. For La Liga, they don't get winner. For Serie A, they don't get winner. For Bundesliga, they don't get winner. For Eredivisie, they don't get winner. Every year, they don't get winner. Only the EPL, you never see winner. That shows the high level competitiveness here. But away from that, like you don't isolate this other point I won't make. Now, one person the winner. There's a monopoly going on here, and we need to break that monopoly because it is not actually good for the spectators, for the neutrals. Like, you don't make any sense. That's why the FA and so many neutrals out there, apart from those who hate Arsenal, they really, really want Arsenal to be the ones to win this league title. That's very, very simple analysis. No need big grammar. Very, very easy. But at the end of the day, well, we'll just watch and see what will happen today. As long as we are hoping for a miracle, because for the NCR, that way, look at it very, very easy. Now, our captain, Odegaard, is coming out to advise the Arsenal faithful. Odegaard, they say, this season, obviously, we could not keep our dream. Like, the dream is still on. At the same time, apart from that dream, because I don't want to talk about that one, because I say, well, they sound like a broken record. What did I come go for to say? This season, you cannot talk about this season without talking about the Dubai travel. So that travel will go Dubai. So that travel was obviously the turning point. Immediately we came back from that Dubai trip, all hell was broken loose. Like we just scattered the knock people. Like nobody believed it. You know, they go and look at the 2024 calendar year. Look at how many wins we don't win, how many lose we lose, how many draw we draw. And there you go see say, we serve no small. Now this Man City gonna make and look like say we don't know what we like, so we're not good enough. We good though, we good. I just Man City. Then they make and look like say we no good, but it is what it is. You don't make the Man City and the money they assemble all those people you see there. So the Kroenke, I like the fact that the Kroenke and just Kroenke chairman is coming out and saying exciting times ahead. That come on this Fabrizio picture first. But it's exciting times ahead. Exciting times will never come and like we will never get to that point unless you bring out a goal or could you bring out the money. You have to spend money to get what you are looking for, because Manchester City got to where they are from spending money. Even though they spent it will I say legitimately or illegally, because that's why they accumulated their 115 breaches of their financial fair play and sustainability and regulation, profitability and sustainability regulations. But we, on the other hand, we need to spend it wisely. Yes, spend it within the ambits of the law. Yes, to make sure say we get what we define. If you don't spend money, Baba, don't go see any future way bright though. So that's no. And sometimes it's not really about the money, because Chelsea spends money, but we are deep. So sometimes it's about spending, like fixing the issues we have, putting square pegs in square holes. Those are the type of spending we will define. Yes, nobody waste money. At the end of the day, you come down to a disaster like the Pepe deal. Pepe who spent money on Pepe, brought in a super wing. At the end of the day, turned out to be a disaster. Till now, Pepe is clubless. The club ended up talking on through it's not a free agent. But I don't get where they go. Nobody the reason inside. So those are part of the areas where we do mistake in our transfer dealings. And I pray we don't make such a mistake again. Now, moving forward, so Fabrizio Romano called it up, say Arsenal are very, very interested in signing Hesio Jorel, who is a generational talent. He plays for Ajax, he plays left back, and he plays center back. This guy told you nobody to do on the hearing. But for the fact, say Fabrizio Romano can't come outside, they talk, that one give me solace. Say Arsenal really, really interested in that guy. We want to fix the problem of our left back. In fact, I would argue for free and tell you that next season, don't be surprised if you don't see Zinchenko in that left back. Next season, Zinchenko is good going forward, but defensively, he has so many flaws. So it's like our Achilles heel for that defense. So don't be surprised next season. We'll see Zinchenko for that place. Zinchenko might be transitioned into the midfield because many players are going to leave us. Like, don't be surprised. We'll see some experimentations for that midfield. The way me at the same, don't be anybody telling me this one on my own internal knowledge. I just the display. So we'll just watch and see how everything will go. Now, Gary Neville don't come outside for Sky Sports. What they talk say for today. Arsenal must ensure that they do their own job. No put Man City for their head. Focus on your own job, because the focus and everything is on the Etihad. Everybody's looking at Manchester City. Everybody's looking at West Ham. But people keep forgetting that Everton is not also a pushover. In fact, Everton have better form in the last 5 games than even the West Ham. West Ham, Arsenal knocked them 6-0. Fulham knocked West Ham 5-0. Chelsea knocked West Ham 5-0. So how many people don't knock Everton like that? Yes, I think it was Chelsea 9 knock Everton 6-0. I can't remember. So, but today na final day, everybody get their own different mindset, get what they play for. So today, let everything go in our way. You get, like Ateta said, he wants today on a good day. West Ham can beat what do they call it, Manchester City. On a, like, if they have their day and Man City have a bad day. You know, sometimes you can have a bad day at the office. You get, you don't be saying you don't go past that opponent, oh, but because of you had a bad day in the office, the opponent will come beat you. Like, you go to create chances upon chances, but you go to waste them. But you go to throw yan, keeper go to catch am, go to jam back. Those type of bad days, now we as Arsenal fans, they wish Man City. Man City, on the other hand, they wish us the same bad day against Everton. So at the end of the day, whatever happens, like Josh Kroenke talk, we'll take a good stride. We'll just see how go. And even Cristiano Ronaldo said they play for ourselves. But as they come outside talk, say, for this kind of thing, where we say the stakes, they very, very high. He doesn't see Manchester City not winning the league. Koposi, for this one, say, Man City go win now. Say, no, see Arsenal winning it. Not because Arsenal is not good enough, but for the fact that this is coming at a time when Man City really, really need it. And they know that when they do it, they will be creating history. Something Sir Alex Ferguson never did. Something Jose Mourinho never achieved. Like, you know how many great managers who don't come for the EPL and they could not win the league consistently 4 times in a row? Why? We don't do it. Nobody. So they are setting a historical mark on the EPL. Something that will be spoken about in years and years and years to come. Now, what is the one set today? In fact, they are looking at that is their own drive. Because they never win title before. But for winning it 4 times in a row, as long as nobody don't do it before, that kind of thing they boost Pep Guardiola, and what they drive, and what they push the players. And for the fact, say, Foden don't win player of the season, that's going to boost their morale. But me, I know say 0-0. Panic, Monsenta, AJ 0-0. 0-0, even once it is come 1-0, panic will still there because 1-0 can turn 1-1. Yes. So we serve the same panic will affect our own players. Forget. The pressure is equal. Arsenal, and in fact, to pile more pressure, if Arsenal can go score early, they will call the Pep say, Arsenal can score. But I go stand up and go ginger them. Alpha. And I'm not going to say Kevin De Bruyne, he had an injury in the last match in the Tottenham Hotspur where they come out and I want kind of Achilles skinny come. So they're saying they're questionable. So I don't know whether I go play because he's a difference maker. If he play, obviously difference good. But if he no play, that one set my edge for West Ham. If he no play, because that one is one. You get if he no play, we don't see that first number 1 goalkeeper no go play. That's get problem with the eye sockets. You cannot receive it. So now Ortega Moreno and go play. So all these things now information will be very, very vital. So not till about that kind 3 o'clock when the lineups will be available, we will know who go play, who no go play. Because normal Pep no go really tell you say, okay, Kevin De Bruyne no go play. Now this video, I saw it yesterday and I was very angry. I don't really like why they leak it because they say leaked footage shows Arsenal during a rehearsal for a Premier League trophy presentation inside the Emirates. You know, say for the virtue of the fact, say Arsenal have a mathematical chance of winning the league. So the same podium where they build for Manchester City, then build the same podium for Arsenal. The same 40 medals we go there for the Etihad, go there for Arsenal today. The same trophy we go there for Etihad, go there for Emirates today because the FA gets 2 identical trophies. So they will do the same thing, identical, as they for Etihad, that's what they here. So they're going to test run our own in case we win. They're going to call the player, Jacob Kivior, all those guys, Mikel Arteta, all those kinds of things. Somebody come video and call Lika. Many people going to mock Arsenal. Where the thing go bad now if no come winner? We go use this thing drag us like mad. They go use this video, they go use and say, see, they never win title trophy in 20 years. They come and they do the answer. Like, you go mad, gone. And I want to believe that this same thing now Liverpool feel. That time when Liverpool win amassed 97 points, where they don't still win the league. I think that was when they lost the league by 1 point. We lost the winner. So I believe that this kind of thing, now they go experience, but it is what it is. It is now for the FA law, according to what I see, say as long as 2 teams have a mathematical chance of winning it on the final day, the podium will be built in both stadiums. Yet in case the other one go winner, so no be our hand. We don't say no, but for person who can leak another one and look on like. All right, so Tony Adams will be one of the legends at Arsenal. So Baba can come and second they explain say the only issue when he gets with Arteta, the only issue. Now the fact say Arteta overused Bukayo Saka this season. That's the only criticism he asked for Arteta. Say, make Arteta make sure say next season is not going to be the same thing. We will not have a repeat of you overusing our player. Next season, before the season will start, try and get your transfers rolling. Get a decent player. We're going to compete, not a cover, a competitor for Saka. I think that's the right word we should be using. We shouldn't be using cover anymore because Man City don't really use cover. Man City, they sign number one, like first 11 member, they put them on bench. So that when that one come inside, they go be like say the common killer, they put assassin. Now that mindset, that mentality is supposed to be deploy. Yes. If you come up with Saliba now for defense, who you want put? You don't reason now. Who you want put? Go and look at how many centre backs Manchester City gets. They did too much, so that they play fullback. They're too much. They're too good. Look at our own. Come on, Saliba. Come on, Gabriel Magalhaes. Do you have another people that will come and put out a decent, that come and die for you? Do you have that kind of quality? So now part of the small areas where we say we're going to fix the problem. Look at yesterday, we're talking about William Saliba creating records today. William Saliba and one Wolves player, Matt Kinikon, I don't forget his name. Now the only two players who don't play the entire 37 games for this season and they play the full 90 minutes. Only two players. In fact, today, if Saliba play against Everton, Saliba becomes the first Arsenal outfield player to complete the 38th match in a season and play the entire minutes of the team. What if to say Saliba get injury? Is it because he has a clean bill of health? You know, we will not really miss him. What if to say get injury, the common Saliba? Who therefore use replace him? That's why we look for other defenders. That's why we are looking for this Usman Kinikon, the name, that's Sporting Lisbon defender. The name don't come off my head now. That's why we look for that one. We don't pursue Evan Ndika, Roma Coletta. So we need defensive reinforcements. All these things are very, very key. Well, all these things we will talk. Me, I know Arteta know. So, and they will try to fix some of all these problems this season. Now, the London Evening Standard put out a fantastic report on why they think Manchester City are giving Arsenal hope. Why they think there will be drama today. Now, when you look at the title from the reports by the London Evening Standard, it states that Premier League title race. Why Arsenal fans still have hope of beating Man City to the trophy. Now, they probably explain, say this is not the first time that a Manchester City's title challenge will go down the wire, go down the last day. This is not the first time. In fact, this title challenge between Manchester City and Arsenal is going to be the 5th time where it will happen, as you can see from the screen. Get so nobody saying that the first time. The second time, there'll be third one, 2013, 2014, 2018, 2020, like it plenty. So that one they give us now hope. Say yes, today might be dramatic. If Manchester City never did under pressure before for their life, you see the match against Tottenham Hotspur has exposed them, has showed everybody that Manchester City can panic and make mistakes. They are humans. They are not machines like we think they are. You get? And where it will come bad for them. Now, if West Ham can go score first, now they go come enjoy the match. That no mean say Man City no be come back now then 10-1 no, but you go enjoy the match. If they go first score, you go mad because West Ham are not under pressure. They just they have no dog in the fight. Even though Kudus is saying one do one for party, and some kind of people they will say the one do one about Declan Rice. Even though David Moyes don't say, "Oh man, if we go beat Man City, we go beat them for our own self." So they say now because of Declan Rice. But talking publicly say, "If we go beat them for ourselves." So we say because what we say that we won't beat them of Declan Rice. Who said Declan Rice? So now all the variables with they on the table. That does, let me put a disclaimer. That does not mean in 20 minutes Man City cannot knock West Ham 3-0. That does not mean that. But we just pray and hope. Say today, it will be our day. That's the only thing we can do because like Arteta said, it is something that is not within our control. Since we cannot control it, we have to leave it to fate and focus on the one we can control against Everton. That's the one we can really do. So we'll face that one. Now, other guy come to talk say today is the final day of the season. We must not get too emotional. Emphasis on too emotional, which means you understand that we will be emotional. That's a fact. Manchester City will be emotional, especially when the year Arsenal only beat West Ham. Arsenal only beat Everton 2-0. You still get 0-0. And you know what they call wound Man City? Now the fact say they no equal our goal, like the goal difference. They did 60, we did 61. That one. Now they hunt them. If they do mistake, draw. That one, then go kill them. If to say maybe they give Spurs like 4-0 or 3-0, at least the day above us in the goal difference, even if they draw, they will not say yes, they fit still win. Do you know that assuming Man City were ahead of us in the goal difference, if to say they draw and we can't win, they go win the league. Depending on how many goals we will take win, because at the end of the day, we'll come day on equal points. Yes, but you know, can't work for them like that. So today they just need a win, nothing less than a win. So other guy is saying, don't be too put emphasis on that too emotional, because you understand that emotions must be at the center stage today. When you have the Invisibles celebrating their 20th anniversary in the VIP section of the Emirates, cheering you on, watching you. You have people like the executive of the EPL, Michael Kinikon, I don't forget that name, and you have so many other people, dignitaries. We go there here because nobody knows who will win the league. If you say they're sure, say the Man City will win, all the dignitaries will go there. But because Arsenal still stand a mathematically chance of winning it, the dignitaries will share themselves. Arsene will be here. Some people will be here. Some people will be there. Yeah, so today's going to be crazy. I want drama. I don't want 20 minutes, Man City win 5-0. No, I want drama. Let's drama. You get something I expect today. So, my dear Arsenal fans, so far so good. The biggest news of the day is the fact that Josh Kroenke, who is the co-chairman of Arsenal, Dr. Masakon, give a final remark. Baba, they give us a message posted on Arsenal website. The summary or the main cocoa of the message, they say, whatever happens today, don't forget that we have exciting times ahead of us. Don't forget that. So we'll leave them for that angle. I mean, I know Vex said the video don't get too long. Like I just like it happens sometimes like that. All right, so I think it's a fine place for us to call the show an end. So it's like come your way in the afternoon or towards evening when the match will start. So open the studios 3:40 p.m. Nigerian time for the pre-match analysis of the match between Arsenal and Everton. We'll go through the lineup and we'll see how Ateta don't set up. I'll see who Man City self put out. And I even forget to say I don't go check West Ham. West Ham don't get any notable injury. James Ward-Prowse, Kudus, Bowen, Michael Antonio, Suchek, like then they confirm full house. So most of it will happen today. All right, guys. So thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of the day. All right, now get out and happy Sunday to you all.